Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. My name is Amanda with Manda Panda Projects. If you are in the pursuit of craftiness, you are in the right place. So it's Friday night. How's everybody doing? I'm so happy it's the weekend. I just count down. Like as soon as Monday starts, I'm not gonna lie, I just start counting down to Friday. It's really bad. I mean, I like my real job, as I call it, because this is my fake job. But I can't help but count down. So if you are jumping on, go ahead and say hello and make sure you sprinkle. So what I hear is you're not allowed to say sprinkle anymore, but I don't know. S-H-A-R-E, share. Broke the rules. So anyways, as I mentioned last time, I promised that I had the panda pot. So if you do sprinkle, then you will get your name into the panda pot, which I'll pull a winner on February 20th. This is gonna be the first time. So you get a little mystery box for me. It'll be some goodies in it. Every time I go live, I add another thing to it. And then when I pull the name, there's one winner and I will send you a little gift box. So last time it was just a coffee can. It was pretty boring, but I'm actually, as promised, I went ahead and decorated it. So let me just go ahead and, I'm gonna sprinkle this video that I'm on right now, so I can sprinkle it to my group from my computer. If you're just coming on, go ahead and say hi. There's some like crafting and snacking like thing going on tonight, like some event where people are crafting all night long. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are on that, which is cool. I'm missing it myself, but I don't know. I don't know if I think I could craft all night long like that. Like I go to bed at 9 o'clock. All right, so let me share this. Share it to a group. Share it to my group. How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got any wild plans? So I was contemplating, I did go to Dollar Tree. If you saw my live, you saw some of the things that I got. I'm done with Valentine's, even though I have so much stuff left over. I had to put it to bed. Why is this not working? I don't know. Okay, that's not gonna work, so whatever. All right, so I have gotten a ton of these wooden rounds from when we got our Christmas tree. They were cutting them off in the bottom, and I was like, oh, can I grab those? So they're like, yeah, there's a whole bucket over there. So me and the boys, we grab like our arms up as many as we can carry. So I have a ton of these wooden rounds, and I wanted to make something with them. At first I had packed them away in my Christmas stuff, but I was like, no way. I can definitely use these. So I'm going to make a little St. Patrick's Day door hanger. So I've got some clovers. I have some funky leopard print that I want to use, some regular green, some buffalo check. So I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm not totally certain. So we'll see how this plays out. But like I mentioned, I did make the panda pot. How cute is this? So if you go ahead and share, then you'll get your name in here, and I'm gonna draw a winner to win a cool mystery box from me. So it's not literally, it's a panda, but it's even better. It's a panda corn. It doesn't really get much better than that. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm gonna use this as my base for my St. Patrick's sign. I'm going to use the back of it. It's just a Valentine's that I had picked up. I picked up a couple of these, but I'm not going to use this at all because, like I said, I'm totally over Valentine's. If you are just jumping on, go ahead and say hello. I don't see comments. Let me make sure. Why is it? It's being weird, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not seeing the comments. I think that they're working, but let me go ahead and cut this off. I don't need that. And then I'm gonna take this off because I'm a crafter. Oh, there we go. Now they're working. Hello, Sue. How you doing? Wild Friday night here, crafting. I save everything, so I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I might use it for something, so obviously gonna save it. Hi, Olivia. How are you? Like I mentioned before, you guys popped on. Hi, Charlotte. if you sprinkle this video, you will get your name into the panda pot, which I made to look like an actual panda. How cute. It's actually even better than a panda. It's a panda corn. Hi, De Randall, is that how I say your name? So yeah, let's go ahead and sprinkle. Let me know that you sprinkle. I'll put it in here. And then on the 20th, I'm gonna choose my first name. You're gonna get like a mystery box for me. Instead of like just one giveaway each time, I figure I would do a box. Oh, you look, thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate that. It's Friday, you know, crazy night. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stain this. I say stain in quotes because I'm actually gonna use paint and a baby wipe. So it's actually not staining it. I'm just kind of like watering down paint. So I'm gonna squirt it right on there. Take a couple baby wipes here. Pull my sleeves up because, thank you, Sue. Thanks for sprinkling. Pull my sleeves up because you know I'm gonna get that in there. And I'm just gonna rub it around. I just don't like the color of this brown. It's like an ugly, I mean, not that this is a pretty brown, but. So I'm gonna do the chippy technique, which I've only done a couple times. I really like the way it looks, but since I'm gonna use these wooden rounds, I want it to look like, you know, rustic-ish and like kind of worn out. I don't want the paint to look good. Thank you for sprinkling, Durandal. Is that how I say your name, Durandal? I'm like so bad with names. Lord help me, man. All right, so we're gonna rub this on. How's everybody doing this Friday? Does everyone have a 3-day weekend? If you work, I do. I do. I'm so excited. All right, so I went ahead and we got that stained. This will dry really quick, but I am gonna dry it a little bit just so it's the white paint doesn't get like all blended with it when I do. Day Randall. Oh, just Day? Is it just Day? I'm like the worst with names. Thanks for sprinkling, Charlotte. I'm doing it old school, so I literally have a sticky pad and a pen. And anybody who sprinkles, I'm writing it on there and I'm putting it into the pot. And I've been collecting like little things here and there to put in the box. I think it's more fun that way. I mean, rather than win like one thing, this like little thing, I think it'd be more fun to win like a box. All right. Just gonna dry really quick. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm it'll be interesting to see how this turns out because like I said, I have not done this a million times. So we're gonna be like experimenting together. I'm gonna do like what they call the chippy. So I'm gonna put Vaseline on it and then white paint and then I'm gonna like chip it off to give it like a fake chipped look. All right, so we're gonna take this. You put a little Vaseline and you just kind of, honestly, you just do it in like random spots so that it looks like natural. So a little there. And you don't want too much, but you want enough to like make a barrier between the paint and the stain or in the board. You inspired me to get my beads out to make bracelets. Oh, really? Do it, man. There's no better time. And a little bit more. And who would have known Vaseline was good for this? So a little here. And there's like no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm just kind of picking some spots and putting it a little bit heavier in some spots and then a little bit lighter in others. And you never really know exactly how it's going to turn out. It's kind of just like hit or miss. A little bit here. A little bit there. Okay. So I'm going to pick a few spots where I'm going to do it a little bit thicker where I want it to actually like chip off. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Happy Friday, girl. We're doing a St. Patty's craft. I'm not a huge St. Patty's crafter, so I kind of like toyed with the fact if I wanted to do it, but I figured you might as well sprinkle a few in. Sarah, I missed what you said. Let me see. Oh, I've always done that method. I always use sandpaper. Oh, I've done sandpaper before too. I saw somebody do this and it came out so good the way she did it. So I tried it one time and it was all right. It was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie, but I figure, why not try it again? I'm gonna cover a little bit of it up with the wooden rounds, so why not? So I'm spending my Friday night in the, oh, you're in the snow, Charlotte. Where in this, actually I'm gonna put this on here. I don't wanna put it right on it. Where are you? Like the East Coast is bombarded in snow, huh? I'm from upstate New York. Sarah is on here, she's from New York. And I do not miss the snow, not one bit, except for sometimes like when I see the snowstorms happen. Then I'm like, oh, I kind of miss it. All right, so I'm gonna paint the whole thing white. I probably, oh well, I have my craft mat. All right, and I'm gonna go a little bit heavy because I want it to be like nice full coverage so that it chips off good. You're in Washington by Olympia. Oh, okay, yeah, I heard they're getting, there's like snow everywhere. San Diego, in light of the big snowstorms, have gotten rain. So I guess that's that's big for us. 9 degrees. Okay, see, as much as I say I might miss the little bit of snow, I do not miss the cold. I have something called Raynaud's disease, which is, it sounds a lot scarier than it is, but basically it's a fancy word for bad circulation, and everything turns numb. My feet turn numb, my hands turn numb. I can't, like, they turn white and blue, and I can't feel them. It's like a big part of the reason why I moved to San Diego. 12 since yesterday. Oh, but you know what? That's such a good excuse to just stay in and like be comfy and drink hot cocoa. And if you have nothing to do, it's good, right? That's what I think. Like, if you have to go to work and leave the house and everything, then it's miserable. But all right, so if you can, I think you can see, I'm getting like pretty nice, good coverage on here. I might even add a little more because I want it to be like on the thicker side. I'm painting right on my coffee table. Who cares? Not like I haven't done it before. This coffee table has been through twin boys who are 9, so it has seen worse days than my paint. I have picked things off this table that are unbelievable. Yes, Charlotte, exactly. I hope that you don't have to go anywhere. I hope that you get to just stay in and be comfy and cozy. All right. Almost to the bottom here. There we go. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit more just to like thicken it up here at the top a little. I only want to have to do one drying coat, so. All right. Cool. So paint is done. Move this over. Hey, Danny. On my shirt. Thank you. Okay. So as you can see, can you see in the light those spots that are emptier? That's actually like where I had the Vaseline. So you'll be able to kind of tell where it's going to chip off. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to dry this. And we're going to dry it pretty good. But we want it to still be like wet underneath, if that makes sense. So, yep, all inside, playing with my beads. Yes, that's such a good excuse. I love a good excuse to stay in and do crafts. Like, why not? Is that Miss Lodge? Oh, oh, wait, Miss Lodge? Mod Podge? Hey, Melissa. Hi, girl. No Mod Podge yet. This is just Vaseline. Well, I stained it and then with brown. And then put Vaseline, like a little bit of Vaseline, and then white paint. Like a nice thick coat of white paint. And I'm gonna try to make it look like it's naturally chipped, but obviously not very natural. So you can kind of start to see like when it dries, and then once it has like a little bit of gloss on it, you're gonna wanna stop. Nice. So I'm curious, because I've been taking like a little like poll. Who crafts for St. Patty's? Because I'm like not a huge, I don't know, it's like not the best holiday, I guess. But they had some cute stuff at Dollar Tree. And hey, Narissa. I got Melissa and Narissa. We're gonna mastermind together. So they're my biz besties. And it's dry. I think I really gotta have to get a heat gun because I mean the blow dryer works. You don't, yeah. No, Danielle, what was the Passover cake you told me I should make? I forgot already. Whoops. All right, and now, because I can see through, I'm just trying to give you guys like what's going on in my head right now. Because I can see through a little bit more than I wanted to be able to see through, even though I'm not going for full coverage, I'm gonna cover that up with another layer, just so that when I do the chippy, it doesn't look too bare underneath. So I'm pretty much have enough paint on here. I'm just gonna cover that up just a little bit. Oh, look, it's doing, it's chipping on its own for me. Okay, just a little bit there. Oh, cedar plate, okay. Pronounced cedar. Hello? Cedar. I'm not very caught. Hi, Kim, how are you? I'm not too caught up in my Jewish culture, even though I should be since I went to college with my best friend. All right, so this is almost dry. I was saying before, I'm not sure like who watches all the other crafters on here, but there's like a crafting and snacking like festival going on tonight with the Facebook crafting world. They are crafting all night long, like literally. It goes from like 10 p.m. all the way until like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I'm not sure if anybody is night owls, but there's crafting going on all night long. Okay, so this should be dry enough. Let's see. Hi, good to be her. Good to be here. Oh, oh my, good to be who? All right, so now that this is pretty much dry, as you can see, it's not like fully covered. You can see some blank spots. That's okay. Am I gonna craft all night long? No, I'm gonna be in bed by about 9 o'clock. I was like, even if I had the kickoff of the show at 9 or 10 p.m., I still wouldn't even be able to make it. All right, so now I have a metal like paint scraper. It still has a sticker on it, I don't care. And I'm gonna just drag it across like kind of lightly and just let it like, can you see? I'm gonna kind of let it like pull up. Where the Vaseline is gonna like pull up naturally. So I'm gonna drag it down. And you don't have to pull very hard. And I'm gonna get paint all on my hair, so. And just kind of let it pull off. And you can push a little bit harder if you want more to peel up. So, there we go. And just kind of pull like this. Are you gonna call? Oh yeah. So go this way a little bit, and it just gives that like natural like chipped wood. Pull some paint over there, and see how it's starting to look. See it like it looks like it kind of looks like it was naturally like that. I'm gonna do a little bit more because I want it to be a little more chippy. And so if you're ever doing this, like the more Vaseline that you put, the more it's going to chip, obviously. Hi, Linda. Is it anyone's first time? I'd like to welcome you. And if you share, sprinkle, oh my God, that word. Yeah, neat technique, it is cool. If you sprinkle, I have a panda pot. I made it, it's pretty, it's now panda corn. Well, you'll get your name in and I will pull a winner to win a cool little mystery craft box for me. So I'm gonna pull that next week on the 20th. So if you sprinkle, go ahead and sprinkle, let me know. My goal is to grow this page, man. I haven't really focused on it, but. Oh, your first time, Kim, welcome. And you, Linda. See, the pros are right. Go live, they said, and you'll reach more people. It's working. Okay, so I'm about gonna turn it this way just so I can get a little bit more. Try to focus on a couple areas like here, do a little more chippy here. Okay, so I'm gonna, that's all I'm gonna do. You can pretty much chip away as much as you want, but isn't that cool looking? Totally cool. Thank you. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Linda. So this is what we call the chippy. Okay, so it's pretty much dry. I'm not gonna worry about drying it because we're gonna do the rest. I'll set that over here while that actually dries. Let me push this over. Good old baby wipes. Wipe this area a little bit. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is we are going to write on the sign is gonna be, I'm gonna use these 4 wooden rounds. Hi, Kim and Linda, welcome. Spackle looking. Yeah, it does kind of look like spackle. It does. It's like the fake spackle look. So we're gonna use these 4 wooden rounds, and I am going to put the word luck. I was like, should I make lucky, luck, but lucky was harder to fit, so. So we're gonna make the U a shamrock. I've got, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm like very funky lately with the leopard. I want to do one of the, like maybe the L leopard print. I think it would look really cool. I've got some buffalo check, and then I also have some lace, which I want to do some lace. So we're gonna do like a kind of like a mixed media funky type of look. So this one will be easy. I can't decide if I want to keep it. I'm not like a huge glitter fan, but I do like glitter. I don't know. I think we should do glitter. It will be like a shabby chic look with the, you know, chippy and glitter is an interesting combo. So we're gonna do L-U-C-K. So just spelling that out, it's an L and it still just didn't even sound good. All right, let me move these. So I think that we'll do, okay. And I also, I know it's weird, but I like to craft with sticks. So I'm gonna make the K to be sticks. You like the glitter. Okay, I do too. I think it's okay with the chippy. I think it gives it like the shabby chic look to it. It's gonna be on my front door. So the K I'm gonna make a stick, and I might cover the stick in lace. So it's gonna go along with like the natural look. So let's see. I have, oh, those are the, where are my new ones? I have new ones. I have brand new, what are they called? Pinking shears? And they're not in their rightful place. That's all right. I'll just use these ones. They're not really what I wanted, but it'll work. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the stick with this. Oh, there they are. I already took them out to get ready. Oh, I just got out of myself. Like the glitter, need lucky. Yes, you think I should put the Y? I could fit a Y. I have more rounds. I could we'll see. Once I get it done, we'll see if we can fit the Y. All right, so we're gonna make this one the K. We'll cut it like, I kind of want it to be a little bigger. Well, it looks like, there we go. See my concentration face with that? Yeah, it's gonna be St. Patty's Day. And then we'll do for the K. These are my shears that I bought to make the, oh, you can't see it. There's a pine cone wreath up there. And I got these because I had tried to make one before, and it was nearly impossible. I had bought ones, but I was being like frugal me. And so I got the cheap ones because I thought I could get away with it, but there's some things that you just cannot get away with the cheap version of. Like you have to get an expensive kind, and shears are one of them. All right, so we'll cut this. Oh. Well, that one broke right in half. Great, but we'll use this piece. Perfect. Okay, so we have the U, we have the K, and then we're gonna do an L and a C. So I think that we should do one buffalo check and then one leopard. What do you guys think? One buffalo check, one leopard, and then the green. I'm thinking that will work. So let me move these to the side. Okay. So to put something to put on the buffalo check, or to put it on, I'm going to use cardboard, because I use cardboard for anything that I do not have wood for. You use cardboard. I know this is random, but I'm listening to Renee. Oh, the song, like the rapping song, Renee. I know this tune about a honey named Renee that I met one day on my way back from John Jay. Am I really rapping on here? Yeah, I am. Okay. So I am going to, I'm going to sketch it. I'm going to use freehand because I kind of want it to be like messed up, if that makes sense. All right. So I'm going to trace how big the round is so that I know how big to make the letter. Okay. So there's how big that is. So we need an L. So we're going to do L. This is when not being able to draw at all comes in handy. Everything you make is fat. Oh, thank you, Steve. Is it your first time here? All right, so we're gonna make an L, and then this one's gonna be the C. Oh, Charlotte, I like a leopard too. It's like coming back with a vengeance, the leopard. It's everywhere. I put like a little bit in my Valentine's. If you can see like behind me, I put a little bit of the leopard, and I just like loved it. So I don't know. I was like, you know what? I might throw it in my my St. Patty's too. Why not? So we'll do an L, and then we're gonna do a K. Wait, a C. We'll do a C here. And like I said, I traced the wooden round just so I knew how big to make it for reference. Do a C. All right. And I don't care how messy it is because nothing's perfect in this craft right now. So let me cut this out. I do have a box cutter. It might be easier. Let me see. This. I know the box cutter will definitely be easy for the L. I don't know about the C. It's like hard. Going around with the box cutter is not easy. I have two. One's good and one sucks. All right, this is a good one. Don't ask, why do I have so many box cutters is the question. All right, so let me cut these out. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mom. Hello. You like my shirt? Thank you. You know, I mean, I never wear sunflowers or anything. Jeez. All right. So, yes, this is the good one. The other one is like, I don't know, it somehow got rusted. I think it might have got wet. One can never have too... That's, you know, thank you. I don't feel as bad now. Because I have one, and then I have a backup. And then one of them, like, doesn't work good for some reason. All right, so we got our L. Now let's try it. We're going to try to use this for the C. Okay. It is, again, it doesn't have to be perfect because these letters are all kind of whimsy, so we'll work with what we got. Okay, it's working. Critical concentration here. Good thing I have my mat underneath me that my mom got me for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. This mat comes in handy for a lot. All right. Oops. All right. Almost. So we make it through. It's like I press so hard, but it doesn't doesn't want to go. There we go. All right. I feel like it's like, there we go. Okay. I don't know. You know how like when you cut with scissors works obviously, but it's even harder with scissors sometimes. And we're going around. Do you see my face right now? Am I making like the most intense face? I feel like. There we go. And oh, I need. Oh, that is what I need. An X-Acto knife. You know, I didn't know there was a difference between a box cutter and an X-Acto knife until like a month ago. It is some tough cardboard. Linda, this, I had this cardboard from, it was something that my twins had gotten for Christmas, and it was the like hardest, best cardboard, and I honestly saved it because I was like, this is the best crafting cardboard ever. Because like I said, anytime there's something that I don't have that's wood that I would want like to be wood, like wooden letters would have been really great right now. But I'm like, cardboard works just as good. Okay. Whew, whew. Got my workout for the day. So we have our wooden C and our wooden L. So let's probably put this away before I cut myself with that. All right. It doesn't matter which is which. Let's do, what do we say? L or C leopard? L for leopard, right? Why not? And this was, it was an envelope that came in my like a scrapbooking kit I got probably 10 years ago. I used it for the heart over there. It's like actually has some velvety texture to it, so it's kind of cool, but I would have no idea where to get it now. It's so old. It is like old. So make sure I do it backwards. Cut it out. And trace this bad boy. Okay. Cut this one out. Yeah, I was almost like, it was one of those things, I don't know if you guys do this too, but you have something that's really cool and you hold on to it forever because you almost don't want to use it to craft with because you want to save it. But you have a million things. I did this with this paper forever. Eventually I'm like, all right, put it to use. Okay. So we got the L. And I'm doing like a, just went flying over there. Okay, so we got our L. And then let's do the C. We're gonna do buffalo check. So we have a little bit of a variety going on there. Monty says he likes this live. He loves watching you and Cassie craft. Oh, Cassie is fun to watch. She's awesome. You got knocked out, but you're back. Randall, are you in the snow? Is that why? Is your internet like being all crazy? You sent more sparkles. Yay! Thank you. All right, so we got our C. Do it backwards, duh. All right. Mom, I don't think you saw my my panda pot. You sprinkled, so you're in there. You get it. Anyone who sprinkles gets their name in here, and I made it like a panda, literally a panda corn. This is like, so if you know my logo to my blog, I have a blog. I think I put it on here. It should link to it. I don't know. But it looks almost the same as my logo. Danielle, sprinkle is just, there's a, like a, I think a little button on the bottom right that says share. And that's how you sprinkle. Facebook is, I have no idea. I honestly just follow suit with it, but they don't like you to tell people to do that because they say that it's like engagement bait. Like, oh, they're doing something against their will. Like, we're forcing you to do it. So somehow in the world they just adopted the word sprinkle. Okay. I'm trying to maintain some sort of order here. I already make a big enough mess when I craft as it is, but for some reason when I am live, I make like a really, like I just start throwing shit like I'm like, whoa, everything I do is just like, I don't care. And then when I'm done, it looks like a tornado came through here. All right, let's cut this C out. I have a rotary cutter, but I don't know. This is easier right now too. Sparkles, sprinkle, yeah, that's all. It's all the same. These, again, I don't know. I have 2 pairs of scissors and one of them, this one is like sticky right here and it keeps getting stuck and I can't find the other pair. And I keep saying I gotta look when I get off. My twins are with their dad and they're texting me right now saying, we're gonna come over. So they could be walking in this door any minute, which trust me, you'll know when they do because they will announce themselves. We will. All right. I hope I traced. It just rang, but it stopped. I thought it was gonna hang up on me. Okay, let me cut this. Hi, Jerry. You're not late. You're right on time. There's no such thing as late. You didn't miss much. My twin is calling me right now, so I don't know if it cut out for you guys or what, but my phone was just ringing, so I had to end it. He's calling. I don't know if it's cutting out for you guys or not. He's calling me like 3 times in a row. Use some rubbing alcohol to clean them. To clean... Crap, I missed it. To clean what? Oh, the scissors. That's a really good idea. I should have done that like forever ago. All right. I feel like they got like messed up, like the actual metal part of them somehow. Okay. Whew, that was intense. We got our C. All right, so now let's Mod Podge our leopard to here. Get some Mod Podge. Kim and myself are in Oklahoma and supposed to be bad until next Sunday. Next Sunday? Started yesterday, but had ice Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my gosh. Do you have to leave the house and like go to work or anything, or do you get to at least just like be home and like enjoy it and be safe? Because like I said, it's awesome when you can be home, but when you have to go out, that makes it the worst. And he keeps calling. They love their dads. They do love their dad, but they love being with their mom. So he probably wants to come over. I feel bad, but I'm not going to answer. There we go. So we're going to Mod Podge this L on. Let's see. Yeah, it freezes every time. I know. They're not supposed to come over till tomorrow morning anyway, so I'm not like neglecting my kids. Don't anybody worry. All right, I'm gonna push that down. All right, so we got the leopard L. L for leopard. I feel like we're in. Oh, no, Miranda, nope, you're at home. Oh, and Kim, you're at home too. Good, 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 good. That makes it so much better. I don't know. To me, it's like a world of difference when you get to at least be home. All right, so now we're going to do the C. Let's make sure we have it the right way. And I'm not worried about the fact that it's cardboard at all because I want it to give like that natural rustic look. But I do want to cut this. Okay. All right, so we're going to Mod Podge this one. Podge. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of this really thick cardboard. I'm going to be kind of upset. I've been using it for everything. All right, let's put this one on. Push that down. So I'm gonna clean this one up a little bit because I don't know, the cardboard was really jaggedy, so you can see it like on the end. I'm gonna kind of cut that off, just the jaggedy. All right. All right. So we got that. We got L-U-C. Throw this away. I'm gonna move this over. And so for the K, I don't know if this is gonna work, so we're gonna try this out together. But I wanna cover the sticks in lace. So I'm gonna put some Mod Podge on it. I'm gonna roll the lace around it. If it doesn't work, well, I'm getting over my fear of things not working while I'm live. It's just not gonna work. We'll go elsewhere. So let me get some more Mod Podge. Okay. So I'm gonna cut a piece, just a little piece that's like just the size of it. Birthday season 2. Yes, birthday is coming up. So we're gonna cut just a little bit. Cut like that. All right. I'm gonna paint it with Mod Podge, and we're gonna see how this works. Because I want it to be like the natural stick look, but I don't know. I got this lace at Walmart, and I'm just like wanting to use it for everything. It was like only 99 cents, and I'm like really excited about it. Okay. So we have that. That looks really thin. It's not really sticking. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm having to hold it. Let's see. Amanda, do you know about shrinky dinks? I do. I've done them when I was like a little kid, and then I have not done anything. I've seen like people shrink like regular to-go plastic, like plastic from to-go, like, you know, like meals. You can put them in the oven, right? Okay. Mod Podge, oh, maybe it is working. I was gonna say it's not oh, there we go. Okay, I just had to dry a little bit. I was about to ask for you guys' advice. I'm like, how can we make this stick without using hot glue? Because that would definitely not be working for my fingers. Okay, it's working, it's working. Yes, I like the way it looks. See, how cool is that? I covered the stick in lace, so it looks like shabby chic. What about Mod Podge in the lace to the round, and then just leaving the sticks natural? Oh, that would have been that would be a really good idea. That would be a good idea, because this might not work. Well, cut it like a circle. That would work. This stuck, finally. It just took a minute. We'll see if we can get this one. If not, yeah. That is a really good idea, though. So we'll try this one. Stick this one. I thought it would have stuck better, but apparently it did not want to stick very well. All right, let's try this one again. I think I put, so I do it again. I was gonna say, I think I put too much on. That's cute. Love it. So far, so good. I think it's going to be really cute. Wait till I have like a fun, funky bow planned. That will be cute. All right. So what I learned from that last one is just hold it. Hold it for a second till it dries a little bit. Yeah, it is sticking. I like your idea though, Charlotte. I really do. If I honestly had thought of that first, I probably would have went with that because it would have been prettier, cleaner, and easier. This just like wants to dry a bit and then it will stick. I mean, I could have left them plain, but I don't know, I wanted them pretty. So has anybody else seen that crafting and snacking thing that's going on? Is anyone else like an all-nighter that stays up all night? Because they're crafting all night long. I can't do it, but there's some good crafters on there. Hey, Keisha! Happy Friday! Happy Friday. We're making a St. Patty's craft. Like I said, I'm not a huge St. Patty's crafter, but I had some cute stuff, and I gotta do at least like 1 or 2 obligatory ones. Oh, good. So we're up at 3 a.m. tonight. I'll have some in it. Yes! Narissa, you're actually the first person I thought of. Okay. That takes some patience, but it does stick. Okay, so we have another one. We have one more to do. It'll be well worth it in the end, though. All for a little bit of lace. Yes, Narissa, look up, oh God, I can't off the top of my head think of their names, but one of them is like Moody's Designs. There's someone else. Jerry would know. Jerry, the crafters who are crafting all night long. We got some all-nighters on here, or some night owls on here. I know like Lizzie and Aaron. Aaron is kicking it off at like 11 p.m. Kicking it off at 11 p.m. Like, okay. So last one of the lace. That was some dedication for this little bit of lace. Okay. Get that little bit to stick on. I feel like there's gotta be a better way. Like, hot glue wouldn't work. I don't know. I guess just holding it's the way to go. Insomnia is my middle name. I'll likely be up. I feel bad for people who have insomnia. I mean, then again, I feel bad for myself who can't even stay awake past 9, but... Well, you'll have plenty to do because they're crafting. Thank you, Alexa. They're crafting all night long. All night, all night. Yeah, I did. I did it. All right. Oh, this one's sticking like a little bit quicker than the other ones did. It just, you know what? It just needs to be like a little dry. So I watch Simple Treasures Group. They do day events. All-nighters, out of my league. I'm about to go to bed now. I don't blame you. I thought, oh, maybe it wasn't you who posted it. Okay, cool. So we got our 3 lace sticks. All that work for just a little bit of lace sticks. Okay. So let's go back to I got our board here for anybody who jumped on a little bit late. We painted this white. We did like a chippy look. So we did like the fake chipping of it. So I am going to glue these on. All right, let's see how they fit. This one's too big. It's like Tetris right now. There we go. Okay. So L, U, L, U, C. Oh, this is going to be really cute. I was excited. Thanks, you're cute. I know, it is cute. I had to use up these wooden rounds. This is what I was telling you about the other night that I had so many of. Okay, cute. I am gonna keep it glittery. I was asking, should I do like the glitter? Because I think it looks cute. I do. Okay. Let's make this fit on here good. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna start gluing everything down. Got a lot of hot glue here, buddy. Probably should really use wood glue on here too, but you know what? That's all right. Okay, this one. Gotta love, this is where this diesel glue gun comes in handy. I love how this is looking already. Thanks! Thanks, guys. I thought of it, like I needed something to hang on my door for St. Patty's, because like I said, I'm not a huge crafter, but I wanted something on there. And I have so many of these rounds. I actually have a really cute Easter craft planned for these too. Totally different, but really cute. You could probably maybe guess what I'm going to do with it. But maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. If you stagger them left and right, lucky. I know, I thought about that. It's too late now. That would look really cute though. Then I'd have to do a Y. All right. This. This is going to be a perfect little door hanger. Press that. All right. Last one. This glue gun is like amazing. Thank you, Mom. Oh, I need more glue sticks. Hold on. I don't want to stop right now. Let me put that there and fill this up. Oh, hold on. I gotta grab a glue stick. Oh. If you haven't noticed, I rearranged where I'm working, my craft room, aka my living room, because I have a lot more room to get out this way. Monty wants you to know that he loves your craft. Oh, tell Monty thank you. Tell Monty he has his name in the panda pot so that he has a chance at winning a prize. For anyone who's just joining, look at, I'm not sure if Keisha you saw, I actually made it into a panda corn to be exact. All right, so we got these. Now let's put our letters on. I'm gonna try to cover the little holes in the middle of each wooden round, but I'm not that worried. Okay, L, U. You know what? I need some luck because I have absolutely no luck. I can't even win bingo. So cute, right? I know, I'm loving it. I am loving it. There we go. All right. There's gonna be we're gonna be able to see that hole, but nothing I can do with it unless no, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna bother me, but oh well. I should have done this one. Hold on, I'm changing my trajectory halfway through because I don't want this one to be here because it was gonna cover the hole, was gonna be like right in the middle of the C, and it just looked weird. And I still can't really cover it all the way, but at least looks better than like right dead center. It was like right in the middle. Like a spur of the moment thing there. At least I know they come off really easy. Sprinkled to your business page. Thank you. you will have, and I know you've sprinkled before too, so you'll have another entry into the winnings. Perfect. There we go. Much better. See, now this is actually a scenario that I probably could have had it on high. I haven't used this glue gun. I got it for Christmas. My mom got it for me. And I have not used it on high because it usually is like burning things, like smoking every time I put it on stuff. But with the wood, I probably could have handled it. All right. Get some of the glue off. Do you guys see my cat behind me? He's bored. He's mad at me right now. All right. Okay. Oh my God, I love this. Super cute, super. You can barely even see the lace on there. All that work. Charlotte, I definitely should have put the lace behind it. That would have been the way to go. All right, let's take a look so far. Cute so far. What do you guys think? That's cute. See, you can't really see the lace on there very good. Kind of in person, but not too much. Yes, been watching it for a few minutes now. The cat, I know. I didn't realize he's just like going crazy over there. Look at him. Mello, what's going on? He's bored. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add like a nice big fluffy poofy scrap ribbon messy bow right here, and then a door hanger, and then that, or a bead hanger, and that's it. Still looking good. Okay, so let's set this one aside for now. That is cute. Cute. I almost wish that I peeled some more off the back of the white, but oh well. All right, let me wipe this area off a little bit here. So I wipe this down. Okay. All right, so for bow, I'm gonna use some fabric and I'm gonna tear it. I have Raffia. I've got some gold. I have some sparkly green, which will be perfect because it will kind of bring out the green in the Shamrock. Is that what they're called? 4-leaf clover? Yeah. And then some green burlap. So I'm gonna pull out some strips of these. Let me see how wide this is. Okay. So I don't know if anybody has seen this bow. This is like the easiest bow ever. I call it a scrap ribbon bow, messy bow, whatever. Okay, so we'll cut a couple strips of these. And I want it to be like nice and big and poofy and messy. The messier the better right now. Some of these. I think 4 should be good. Okay. We'll do some of this. It's like a gold sheer. And that will match the leopard. I'm going to be really sad when that leopard paper runs out. I'm kind of really liking it. 3. So I'll do like 4 of each. And once I put it on top of each other, if I want to add more, I can always add more. There's that. And then this is, I got this one at Dollar Tree. It's like a shiny gold. Just got it though. All right. So it doesn't matter, you can have like any sizes. I will make some of them like shorter than the others, some of them longer. The messier the better. All right. My cat is like eating at my feet right now. He's like biting my feet. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then should I add some burlap or some raffia in there? What do you guys think? Add some raffia in? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking yes. Let me know. Let me see what you guys think about the raffia. And then for the fabric, I'm going to actually, I want to like tear it. So I'm going to cut a piece perfect here. And then cut it the length. And I'm gonna, yeah, I think yes with the raffia too. I mean, you can't really go wrong with raffia. All right, so let's see. I hope this tears the right way. It might not go with the seams. Let's find out. So we're gonna do 1, 2. Let's do 1 first, and then, oh yes, sweet. Because you know, like I don't know if the seams are going this way or that way. So I'm gonna pull some of these. There we go. So if you just cut a little tiny slit and get it started, and then, oh, Kim says no raffia. Sue says yes. Yes, definitely. Uh-oh, we got, I hate when things are 50-50 split because I can't decide usually how things go. So if you guys can't decide, I'm really in trouble. Perfect. So each of these will cut into 2. And then one of them needs to be longer. I think I might need more than 4 of each. We'll see. We will see. I thought I had another ribbon I wanted to use. I underestimated what I had. Okay. I know. Oh, duh, I wanted to add lace in. I'm like, I knew there was one other thing. So we'll cut some strips of lace. So that way we have a little bit of everything from the letters, like a little bit of lace, a little bit of buffalo, a little bit of gold. Cut this. I was like, I knew I'm forgetting something. For some reason lately, everywhere I go and everything I do, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm like, what am I forgetting to do? What am I forgetting to... Is ripping gonna work? Yeah. Perfect. 2, 3, 4. Let me grab a little bit more of that. It's really thin, so you can't see it that much. All right. Did you get the small? Oh, no, I did. Thank you. Got it. I knew something was forgetting something. I would have been all done, and afterwards I would have been like, no. Okay, so we got that. Now let's add a little bit of the small green. I've had this ribbon for years, and I've been wanting to use it. Got that one. Okay. This is thick. It's like a really thick ribbon. A little bit of this. Super mellow. Oh, come on, let's use the... That's so weird. Somehow it turned upside down halfway through. Now I must have re-rolled it back up at some point because it's like upside down now. That 3, I'll do one more. All right. Okay. So now we are gonna layer these. Let me set them all over here. I'm gonna layer them just like totally haphazardly, like no rhyme or reason to it. Left. We'll do, and I do like some crisscross, some straight, doesn't really matter, just however. And then another lace. The only thing you want to make sure is that, like, if you go one this way, you want to do one that way, but it doesn't matter besides that, like the actual order of them or anything. This. I'll do a little green one. That one's gonna, okay, we're gonna have to Hold something on top of that one. There we go. And then we'll do it this way. Get some more lace. And then some more. Oh, that one. Another buffalo check. And then some more lace. I'm like loving this lace. That was like the best 99-cent find I've had. That way. We'll do it that way. And then that one. No, this way. Oh, forgot this one. Go that way. That way. That one. And then I gotta catch up on the gold one. I forgot about him. That one. And then, oh my God, this is gonna be cute. Okay, green. That one. That way. We're almost there. That way. Lace. Some short green. Oh, that way. That short green's really messing me up. Stay. Stay. To like put something on top of it to get it to stay. And then we have this way. And then that one. Perfect. And then I'm purposely choosing two of the shorter buffalo check on top so that, because I don't know, the shorter one's on top so that it like flows a little bit better together. Or fluffs a little. Okay. So I've got it like this, if you can see. Just a bunch of crisscrossed. I am going to take a zip tie. It says that you can use twine too. I just use a zip tie because then you can get it like, pull it really, really, really tight. All right. I didn't add Raffia in, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Raffia on top. You'll see. So, put the zip tie around, turn it over, and then pull it. All right. So, pull it like this. You want to pull it like that, like bunch it, and then pull. Now, I don't know if Jerry's still on. She was going to bed, but this is my like real scrap ribbon bow. This is the way I originally made it. All right, you pull it as tight as you can. That's what I do. All right, and then you just fluff her up. See, you just kind of fluff her up, make her all messy, scrappy, however you want it. I'm gonna put a little bit of Raffia in the center, so let's go ahead and grab this. All right, let me cut this off here. Oh my God, this is so cute. I like it scrappy, but some of these strings are a little bit out of control, so we're gonna cut some of those off. Super cute. And when I do these, when I have like less ribbon, I will like dovetail the ends to make it look like a little bit nicer, but this one I want it to be like super scrappy, super messy. Like the messier, the better. Cut some of this lace off here. So yeah, just cut off whatever is too much. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to glue this to the top. Let's see. I'm going to try a zip tie the next time I do one. I usually do twine. I do too. Well, I used to, and then I saw somebody. I can't take credit for the zip tie. I don't remember who, but I saw somebody do it, and it works so much better because it like pulls it really, really tight and it lets you like fluff it out. Love the zip tie. Put a nice big honk of glue on there. Glue that to the top. Perfect. Nice and fluffy, messy. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of raffia and put it like, because so you can't really see the zip tie anyways, but just so for good measure, I'm gonna put a little raffia bow on the top and the middle. I love it. Thank you, Linda. Sometimes I just use pinking shears on the edge. Oh, that would work good. I don't have any pinking shears. I used to. I don't know where they went. They got lost to like the craft gods somewhere. All right, so we're gonna just take a little bit of raffia here. I'm gonna pull it off. Okay, I don't wanna pull this whole thing apart right now because okay. Oh man, I think I might have done that too small. I think I might have done it too small, but no, I did it too small. Hold on. I was trying to avoid making this whole thing come apart, but oh well. I don't want a ton of rock because I don't want it to take over it. Isn't crazy how things just disappear sometimes? Yes. Like, well, I mean, I don't know if you have kids. I have kids, so it used to be crazy when things disappeared, and then I realized that it almost always has to do with them. I don't want to use, I'm trying to get like just the right, I don't know, it's off to the camera, but I have a brand new raffia thing, so I'm trying to get just the right amount because I don't want it to take over the bow. I want there to be just a little bit of raffia. There we go. Smells like a scarecrow. Okay, so now my little, what I do with raffia is I always take a string, a piece of it, and just tie it around. And then cut off whatever extra I don't want. It's like the easiest way. Oh man, it's not way too much here. There we go. I'm trying to do this with one hand and it's not working. Okay, one more time. Ready? Got it. Okay. Glue this in the middle. That down. I have a 4-year-old boy, and I really have to watch him. He has an obsession with shark. Ooh, yeah, and they see like us playing with them or you playing with them, so he probably thinks that, oh man, it broke. I gotta glue it. He probably sees you playing with it and thinks it's a toy, and that's fun. Mommy plays with it. Yeah, that's hard. Hold that down. My raffia in the middle broke, so we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Where's my finger thingy? Here we go. I always forget to use this thing. There we go. I've seen people use like the makeup holders or the makeup applicator with this. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. I like it. Let me let that dry real quick. So much glue right there. It's like, yay. Okay. I think that's it, guys. Let me see. Fluff this bad boy up a little bit more. Even messier than I want it. I hate when people do that. I'm like, let me see it, let me see it. The suspense. All right. Ta-da! I mean, of course, I need to play with the bow a little bit. I gotta make it like, probably cut a little bit of this, but make it perfect because I'm a perfectionist. But what do you guys think? Give me all the hearts if you like it. The luck. Definitely could have fit a Y, but you know, it's okay. Next time. That'll give me an excuse to make one for the next time. So yeah, this was like super easy to make. I just used I want this bow to be like a little bit fluffier in the middle. There we go. That's better. Perfect. So yeah, all right, guys. Thank you, Sue. Thanks, Keisha. Linda, thank you, guys. This was fun. It was easy to make. I don't know how many St. Patrick's I'm gonna make. Probably not a ton. Thank you, Day Randall. I got a few in store, a couple things, you know. I went to my Dollar Tree and they didn't have it quite as much Easter as I was expecting, so I need to stock up a little bit more, but I do have one or two crafts for Easter. One of them is with these rounds that I think is gonna be really cute. So I think I might do that tomorrow, we're gonna see. Or the Y right smack in the middle. Oh yeah. You know what? I have a little tiny one. Maybe I'll add that to the middle, like a little tiny one. Like literally, I think I have one that might fit with a Y. That would look actually pretty cute. I like that. Well, thank you, Charlotte. So you guys over on the East Coast, stay warm, man. Enjoy the snow. I am a little bit jealous, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? I will enjoy it from the comfort of San Diego with the heat. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm gonna go call my son back because he was calling me like 5 times. So let them know that they can come over now. I'm all done. Thank you, Linda. Thank you guys for sharing. Yes, if you haven't already, anybody who shared, like old school, I have a notepad and pen. If you shared, I'm gonna go ahead and put your name in the panda pot with the little panda corn. This is so cute. And then on the 20th. So anybody, I'll probably do like 2 or 3 more lives before then. As long as you share on my live, you're gonna get your name in there and you're gonna get a cool little mystery box from me. I will draw that name on the 20th and you will get that. Thank you for teaching me a new bow. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. I mean, so easy, so easy. All right, guys, well, thank you so much. I might be live again tomorrow, maybe do a little Easter craft. So have an awesome night. Bye-bye.